My name is Anthony Haas. I'm a student here at SDI, Sonora Desert Institute, taking the Intro to Firearms Technology. And for my assignment in week 6, I am going to be field stripping this rifle right here. This is an FN M4A1 carbine, caliber 5.56 millimeter. So field stripping procedure for this is quite simple. Right here on this side and this side, you have these two pins. So first off, we're going to go on the back side behind the trigger and push on this pin. From there, you'll have enough material to purchase your fingers on. You're going to pull out that pin. It stays retained, so it stays on the lower receiver. From there, the upper receiver and lower receiver begin to separate. What we're going to do is we're going to take the charging handle, pull it to the rear, take out our bolt carrier group, and as you just saw, the charging handle falls out. From there, the second retaining pin, sometimes they're a little stiff, so a little trick I like to do is I'll take my charging handle, just tap on that pin, and from there you have enough to grab to separate the two. We're done field stripping the upper receiver. I'm going to go ahead and put that off to the side. Now the lower receiver group, there's one thing left we have to do. We have to take out this buffer and a buffer spring. It's quite simple. Again, we'll take our charging handle, use the front port, and just push on a nipple that retains the buffer tube, the buffer within the buffer tube. So push down, let go, pops out. From there, you can manually pull it out. We can set our lower receiver down to the side. And then we'll pick up our bolt carrier group. Within the bolt carrier group, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. Well, 6, including the bolt carrier group. You have a pin located right here that you just need to take your fingers and pull out. This is the firing pin, retaining pin. From there, we just tap and the firing pin comes out. Next, there's this cam located underneath the gas tube. All you have to do is push in the bolt from the extended to the compressed, and then the cam you'll have to turn 45 degrees. If it's stuck, you can take your firing pin to just kind of lever that out. Cam comes out. Next, we will separate our bolt from the bolt carrier group. Then on the bolt, there's a pin located right here that retains the extractor. Take again our firing pin, just kind of back out that pin a little bit. Then you can pull out this little piece, and then the extractor comes out. Now let's put it back together, reverse order. Got your bolt and your extractor. Put them together as such. Compress the back end. Take your retaining pin, put it in the same way. So it's going to be on the right side. And then push it in until it's flush. From there, you pick up your bolt carrier group, compress it. Now, if you look inside on this bolt here, there's a smooth side and there's a slide with a little divot. The divot's going to be down in this case, because if it's up, you'll not be able to put the cam back in. So you're going to take the cam long ways, push it in, extend your bolt, turn it 45 degrees. From there, take your firing pin, drop it in there as such. Take your firing pin, retaining pin, push it in there. That way, the firing pin is retained. Next, we're going to take our upper and lower receiver. I'm going to put this right here in the front end, and it helps if you collapse them both together. And I'm going to lock the front retaining pin down, that way it'll lever. I'm going to take my bolt, my buffer tube, and my buffer spring. I'm going to guide that back into the buffer tube until you hear a click, like that. Next, take your charging handle, place it into the upper receiver, guiding along the top until you feel that groove where it fits back in. Push it forward a little bit after so. Take your bolt carrier group, make sure your bolt is extended, and you're going to put that gas key in the groove and the charging handle so you can collapse them as such. Lock the rear retaining pin. Now we'll do a functions check. Weapons on safe. Safe works. Weapons on fire. Hold it. Charge the weapon. You should hear a metallic click when you release. Next, switch it to auto. Pull the trigger. Charge the weapon. Let go of the trigger. No metallic click. Once you charge it again, it should click, and you should be able to click it once more. And that is the field stripping breakdown of the M4A1.